what a responsibility you all have to tell the truth, not just to be first, but to tell the truth.
She parties with Diddy a lot, but that's not really true. I would go to the party and leave early, so why wouldn't you stay? What a responsibility you all have to be truth tellers, not just to be the first, but to tell the truth. We live in America, and we have the freedom to express ourselves. We shouldn't take that for granted. I'll attend to the party and leave early. I apologize. There's no denying that the entertainment industry has forged or destroyed friendships and relationships over the years. But it has also provided performers with countless chances to network with well-known individuals. Businesses have given rise to friendships, and many people have found success in life by simply happening to know the right people at the right time or place, but usually at a cost. Denzel Washington, who has managed to resist peer pressure in Hollywood, explains why he repeatedly turned down the now famous Diddy parties. In one of his previous interviews, the well-known actor advised other Hollywood celebrities to always leave the party early before the devil arrives. If you recall, rapper Fabulous once admitted that Diddy never allowed people to leave his parties until it dawned on them that, in Denzel's opinion, is traumatizing. In fact, the actor revealed that he doesn't have any celebrity friends. In an interview with Sandbrooks, Washington, Denzel bluntly stated that he didn't have any industry friends. He said, "My friends are people I've known for a long time. One is a former musician and the other is a restaurateur." Washington declared, "I don't go to parties with the hopes of making friends because I'm a loner and maybe I'm not a beat kisser." Obtaining a job, the Oscar winner added that when you have kids, your other friends become your kids' parents. "My wife and I come from a nice family. I don't want to be friends with Hollywood celebrities. And when I first started, there were no big movie stars to hang out with. I never befriended any white actors for any reason. Perhaps he's just really guarding his privacy." It's understandable that Washington would want to keep his social life low-key. But is it possible that Washington didn't find anyone intriguing beyond commerce, or were they all dubious? A performer representatives disclosed material that had been omitted from his interview with The Guardian. To put it in their own words, the information they withheld was that following his declaration that he had never become friends with any white actors, he added, except before mentioning a few names, which included Tom Cruise, Mel Gibson, Julia Roberts. Among others, Washington had also made friends with Omari Hardwick, whom he and his wife assisted at one point. In addition, Will Smith said in GQ that he turned to Washington for friendly assistance when he was going through a career crisis. It looks like Washington did fancy some of his colleagues after all, but unlike Smith, he avoided the Diddy parties. At all costs, the actor is sometimes at odds with his celebrity status. He and his wife highlighted his struggles in coming to terms with his situation in an old interview with Oprah. The legendary actor once claimed, "I never wanted to be famous. I aspire to be the best at what I do." During an interview with an Express, he revealed he had no idea where Hollywood was and described it as a place with stars. In another interview with The Guardian, Washington echoed the same comments and claimed he solely saw himself as an actor. "I'm a working actor. What exactly is a celebrity?" He cited Paris Hilton as an example, and again regarded himself as a hardworking actor. His distance from fame made it challenging for him to make friends in the industry. In the past, he confessed that not making celebrity friends was intentional, as he preferred to keep his social circle quiet. But that has worked for him, allowing him to maintain the respect only a few Hollywood actors can claim to command. Since the birth of the film industry in the early 20th century, out of the thousands of actors who have passed through over the years, there are just a few who can truly be considered great, from Charlie Chaplin, a select few actors, from Humphrey Bogart and Katharine Hepburn to Elizabeth Taylor and Cary Grant, have transcended Hollywood and cemented their names into the pantheon of contemporary cinema. This makes the actors who are members of this exclusive club even more exceptional. Denzel Washington is one such name that will forever be immortalized, not just as a star on the sidewalk of Hollywood Boulevard, but as one of the most important actors in Hollywood history. The actor, our activist, philanthropist, and family man, has been a major part of Hollywood for 5 different decades. And so he has a reputation to protect, forcing him to avoid people like Diddy having made his big screen debut in 1981. He has starred in over 50 feature films yet. What is it about the American gangster lead that has made him have such a significant cultural impact and part of Hollywood history? Some decades back, Hattie McDaniel made history and walked so her future generations could run in 1939. Sidney Poore became a trailblazer in 1964. And then Denzel Washington assumed control of the baton in 2002, inspiring the next generation of Black actors. Remarkably, since the Academy Awards' inception in 1929, in a period spanning 73 years, there have been just 7 Academy Award winners who were Black, while a symptom of the prejudiced and racially charged times the aforementioned actors defied all kinds of social and political barriers with their acting talents. Therefore, Denzel has to conduct himself respectably to set an example for the future generation in Hollywood. Since Denzel's Best Actor Academy Award triumph for his unforgettable performance in Training Day, 14 actors have gone on to claim the prestigious Golden Gongs. This seismic shift is in no small part due to the tireless efforts of the likes of McDaniel, Poyer, and Washington, with the latter in particular acting as a considerable catalyst for further reform as far as recognizing the talents of non-whites and ardent campaigner for racial equality. The Fen star has never shied away from voicing his stance on systemic racism in not just Hollywood, but in life in general. His wisdom and calming yet impassioned rhetoric around racial inequality in life and in his film roles have regularly served as poignant lessons in the urgent need for change, and have proved to be massively influential in how Black actors are represented and treated within the industry. His films and performances have regularly and effectively dispelled the misconception that the presence of Black actors has somehow deterred mainstream white audiences from viewing as such. He has redefined the role of the Black lead from having to be this exceptional individual with a spotless moral compass to simply being the everyman with quirks, shortfalls, hopes, and dreams. But for him to do that attending disruptive events like Diddy parties remains a no-no, whether it's as the unhinged, volatile, and unpredictable Alonzo Harris. In Training Day, this headstrong historical activist and thespian Malcolm X, a socially conscious and brilliant professor in The Great Debaters. Or in the 2021 Noish rendition starring Shakespeare-literate MC Beth and Ethan Khan, an emotionally distant traditional father figure being a classically trained actor. Washington's back catalog is incredibly impressive. It reflects a man unburdened by expectations and who has unrelenting self-confidence and faith in his faculties to deliver regardless of the demands of the role. He uses an organic authenticity that